hate them. You trying to make friends.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You see an uptick here, but still in the bottom half of the league.
Checking out Toronto,
they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Mitchell is out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the foursome. And for the Kings, the guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Outside, Barrett shoots over DeRozan. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best five. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Pass to Dick. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Murray. Here's Barrett. Rebound by the Kings. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And here's Barrett, following the three from Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Poeltl with a screen on DeRozan. To the paint, 6 to shoot. Sabonis with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Well, that's the attacking style of DeMar DeRozan, and it's why he gets to the free throw line with such frequency. He's such a hard driver.
The Kings shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And he makes the first. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Murray, good.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
To Abaji. Dick with it. Now guarded by Fox. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Fox. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. DeRozan's shot is off. Onside, Barrett. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Abaji. Beyond the arc. Sabonis grabs the ball. Kings leading now by 6. Fox passes to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Herter. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Barrett, no good. Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Murray for 3. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 6.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Looking now at the numbers for Barrett. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Raptors trail by 9. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Mike Brown for a little bit, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. And we'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's DeRozan, and Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Fox. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Fox. Now Herter. Still scoreless.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fox with the steal. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. Coming off a terrific season. and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Raptors trail by 5. Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
It's DeRozan with the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. DeRozan's got 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
DeRozan against Barrett. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. Inside. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Abaji. Off target with his 3. Kings leading now by 6. Outside DeRozan. Now here's Herter. Dick defending. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Sacramento on defense. They have a 9-point lead. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the inside. And so the ball's out of bounds. Monk touched it last, they say. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Six on the shot clock. Mitchell outside.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
It's DeRozan with the drive. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now an 11-point Sacramento lead.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
Monk against Barrett. To the wing on the left. Abaji, the pass to Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Murray sets a screen for Fox. Goes up from the top of the key. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Mitchell finds Barrett. The fader. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 10-point game. Back to DeRozan. Monk against Mitchell. Monk outside. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Fox against Mitchell. It's stolen by DeRozan. By himself. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
Boucher against Murray. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto no up. Now the Kings with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Monk, no one around him. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 15. Barrett against Monk. Barrett the pass to Abaji. And he dunks it down.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Now, here's Monk. And he also played really well in that win against the Heat. Pass to Sabonis. Pirtle with the steal. Monk against Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for DeMar DeRozan. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Kings. Lyles checked in for Murray. Ellis comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. And he sinks the second. 1:57 left in the first. Down low. Lyles passes to McLaughlin. Back to Lyles.
Second team foul. Raptors substitution. Number 77. Jamison. Battle.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Sabonis kicks to Lyles. 5 to shoot. Dick with the steal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Here's McLaughlin. On 11 left to play in the first quarter. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. The shot's good from Monk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. A three ball. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Kings lead by 10. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Malik Monk out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Sabonis. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Shed. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kings leading now by 10. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Dick after the Kings pick up 2. Here's Shed. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's a huge shot there. The three-pointer and the foul. Not the kind of defensive play they were hoping for.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's McLaughlin. Nails the wide-open jump shot. McLaughlin's got 4 this quarter. Raptors trail by 10, and Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for the Kings. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
And the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 10. Ellis down low. Boucher defending. Huerter passes to Monk. Here's Wiles. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Shed. Now, here's Boucher. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 6 points in the quarter.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Monk outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiles. Misses the three. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Shed. He's got 9. Into the lane. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Shed's got 11 points. Now here's Huerter. Tight defense on him. And shot on the way. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Shed. Boucher with a screen on Ellis. Shoots the 3. Here's Mobo. It's stolen by Wiles. Here's Huerter. And the layup falls. 5 points in the game.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Here's Shed. He's got 11. Tick in the corner. Puts up a 3. And it's Shed missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Ellis. Still yet to score. Wiles passes to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Back to Wiles. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Diggs got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Shed. Monk defending. There's the pick. Shed. And the Raptors miss again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to Ellis. Pass to Huerter. Ellis with the screen for Huerter. Fires from deep. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Really left alone that time. Diggs got 5 now.
And now it's Dick knocking down a 3 of his own. Brady ready to answer.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in. And then for Toronto, Abaji's checked in. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Grady Dick. Fox looking it over. Back to Herter. Sabonis sets the pick for Herter. Green for 2 points. Herter's got 10 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett against Monk. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Buries it from three-point range. Lyles got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Poke loose. Here's Barrett. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
Here's Shed. 11 points in the game. Here's Barrett. And he overshot that one, missing. Sacramento leading by 13. Left side Fox from 18 feet away. They get the rebound. Sabonis, no good. Raptors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Shed, guarded by Fox, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And some changes here for the Kings. Alex Len's checked in for Sabonis, and DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Trey Lyles. The Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Left side, DeRozan. Herter passes to DeRozan. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got 8 points. Sacramento leading by 13. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of the season. I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Ellis is checked in for Malik Monk. And the Raptors also making a change. Dick's checked in for Chris Boucher. And so Barrett nails both of them.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Len sets a screen for DeRozan. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him.
That's just nice play calling, right? And you like how quickly Len gets ready to catch off the roll.
Outside, Barrett. To the paint. Here's Abaji. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, They'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Barrett against Herter. Pirtle with the steal. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks.
We've always talked about Alex Len's natural tools, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
Back to Mitchell. Raptors moving the ball around, and here we go. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Here's Abaji. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Abaji. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from DeRozan. Mitchell against Fox. Pass to Herter. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 6. Len with it. Pirtle with the steal. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Launches it. Abaji can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's a look at some stats for Pirtle. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
First one falls for him.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. And Murray's subbed in for Ellis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trail by 19. Outside, Barrett. Here's Abaji. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Murray, no good. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Barrett. Mitchell outside. Hurdle with a screen on DeRozan. Inside. Hurdle shot is off. Kings leading now by 19. And Fox has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Barrett dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Pirtle. Screen by Pirtle. From downtown, it's the three-point bomb. Abaji's got 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 9.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent. Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Herter, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
It's been all about Kevin Herter for Sacramento. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us and kind of just kept going to it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at Sacramento, a tall order for them in this one, looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hill climb.
Yeah, but that's why we play games. Anything can happen.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Sacramento Kings.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Raptors trail by 19. So for Toronto right now, Grady Dick is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. And it's Abaji in at the 4. To the middle, here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Pass to Murray. Inside. Here's DeRozan. A shot off that time. Nice D from Barrett. Toronto's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Goes up to the stripe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Barrett's got 15.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
Now here's Herter. Dick defending. Here's Sabonis. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Murray kicks to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Dick can't get it to go.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Domantas Sabonis is on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Barrett against DeRozan. Screen by Pirtle. Down low, Sabonis with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Barrett. 15 points in the game. They get it again. Pirtle's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Barrett, good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, he's coming off an excellent season. First in steals. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Outside, Sabonis. And Pirtle sends it back. Dick with it. Sabonis is there. Dick can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 19. DeRozan in the corner. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Mitchell finds Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, despite pretty good contest on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
Fox, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
That's the defense of DeMar DeRozan getting the job done, showing he can be effective as a two-way player.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Murray. Outside, Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
To the left wing, back to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Sabonis with the steal. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. To the paint, trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Kings.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
He's off on the second. Raptors trail by 20. Mitchell outside. Abaji the pass to Dick. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 11 points.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Fox passes to Herter. Screen by Sabonis. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 19. Here's Pirtle. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Raptors trail by 20. Mitchell with it. 11 points in the game. Hurdle with a screen on DeRozan. To the inside. Sabonis with the steal. DeRozan surveying the D. Barrett against DeRozan. Outside Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Pirtle, high post. Shot clock at 5. Here's Abaji. Used the shot pick to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Raptors trail by 20. For 3, Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Mitchell. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 14 points.
Don't you love the stop and pop jumper from DeRozan? This guy can be such a deadly shooter when given space.
Now Dick. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Abaji. It's Barrett on the wing. Dick wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Sacramento leading by 22. Murray for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. And Pirtle sends it back.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And a gifted scorer from pretty much anywhere, Sabonis continues to improve year in and year out.
Here's Abaji. He's got 9.
All the officials are all over that one.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
He misses the free throw. Monks checked in for Kevin Huerter. He hits the second from the line. Kings leading now by 23. And here is Fox. 10 points for him. Pulls up on the wing. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Pirtle, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. That's in there. Murray with the assist. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Boucher. Here's Pirtle. Over Sabonis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Pirtle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, we know Pirtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
And it's DeRozan missing. Toronto's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Pirtle. Sacramento grabs the miss. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Sabonis finds DeRozan. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Up and in from the low block. DeRozan's got 19 points.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafted.
Hurdle with a screen on DeRozan.
And checking out the numbers for Malik Monk. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Miles checked in for Murray. Ellis comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
1:09 left to play here in the third. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. With a step back. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. The shot by Monk is no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
So it's Toronto now. After the miss from Malik Monk. Boucher passes to Battle. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Ellis. Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pass to McLaughlin. Monk outside. Miles hits a screen for Monk. And he connects with the jumper. Monk's got 8 points. With 1 on the clock, that one no good. And so it's Sacramento in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. Alex Len out there with Lyles. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Walter. Pass to Shed. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
And the Raptors with the ball, following De'Aaron Fox's 3-point attempt. Here's Walter. He's defended by Herter. The tray. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Len.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
Pass to Walter. Boucher with a screen on Monk. Here's Shed. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Len with it. Back to Fox. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Shed, guarded by Fox. From past the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Fox. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Here's Walter. Pass to Shed. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now Len. Back to Fox. Makes it off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Raptors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Shed. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, once he gets his confidence, he just scores in bunches.
Timeout called by the Kings. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
In your Sacramento Kings ranking. Is your hype squad. Get loud. Let's hear it.
And some changes here for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. Here's Ellis. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors.
Substitution. Number 9, R.J. Barrett.
4 on the shot clock.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Ellis, the pass to McLaughlin. On the wing, Monk. Traps in the tray.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Shed. Back to Barrett. Raptors need to get a shot off. Mobo. And the Raptors miss again. Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Len finds Monk. Kings moving the ball around. Here's McLaughlin. From 13 feet, it goes down. Here's Shed. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Here's McLaughlin after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Len sets a screen for Ellis. Driving in. Monk outside. Off target from three-point range. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Shed. It's hauled in by Lyles. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Here's Abaji. Nice shot by Pirtle.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Mitchell. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Len. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And that one's good, Ellis.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Abaji. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Pirtle sends it back. Mitchell right side. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
So it's Sacramento now, after R.J. Barrett's miss. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And that one's good, Abaji.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Mitchell. From outside the arc. McLaughlin, no good. Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Barrett finds Mitchell. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Sacramento's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Monk. This one for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Malik Monk. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett for 3. Len grabs the board. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lyles kicks to Carter. Inside. Got a piece of it. Ellis against Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Agbaji. Here's Dick. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Len with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Carter. Agbaji pulls it in. Agbaji's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dick in the corner. Agbaji the pass to Mitchell. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Pirtle, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Alex Len picks one up.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Sacramento.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Domantas Sabonis.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throws good, Lyle. Sacramento making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Alex Len, and Jones subbed in for Jones. Both good from the line that time. 40 seconds left in the fourth. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
And that one falls for Barrett. Sacramento making some changes. Len comes in for Robinson. And it's Carter in for Jones. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Carter sets the pick for Munger. Pass to Carter. Ellis against Barrett. Down low. Dick with the steal. Now, here's Barrett. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, De'Aaron. It was a great start tonight. How did you get that big lead in the first half?
We were just able to get stops. I mean, offensively, we got shots that we wanted to get, and we were able to knock them down. Coming to the game, we knew that we had to keep them out of transition.